Italy. That's what's up. Nice. How's everyone doing this evening? Cheers. Yeah? Oh. Everyone having a good afternoon so far? Well, good evening, yeah? North Virginia. Nice. I was in Richmond for a little bit. Oh, I appreciate that. Suhail Port. Huh. Chilling. Nice, nice. Cooking up anything? Everybody enjoy the game yesterday? What's cooking? Right now, my cast iron. It's cool. I needed to get ripping hot because of what we're making today. So, seasoned it up. Just wanted to get temp because we're going to be making some steaks. Oh, sorry to hear about your car. I hope that gets fixed. Like, that's rough. It's kind of really rough. Alfreda. Oh, that's what's up. You love the halftime show? Yeah, man. Weekend did his thing. Like, for real. Smoking sausage for jambalaya? Yes. I love making some fresh sausage for jambalaya. I'll swing you guys around so you can see what we got cooking today. Just a simple little set of porterhouses. They were on sale. I was hungry. Why not? I did a little bit of pre-prep to these. Hit them with some smoked salt 2 days ago. They've been chilling on a rack, uncovered in the fridge. So I'll get a nice hard sear. I really want a really good sear, so I'm actually hitting them with some infused olive oil. And then going to top them off with shameless plug, American Prime. I mean, if you're not going to cook with your own stuff, right? Like, what's the whole point? And blinded lights, yeah. Please. Hi, Tanya. What's happening? So, first off, thank you any and everyone who ordered a rub. I truly appreciate it. Did not think they were going to go as fast as they did, but they did. And I'm working on getting more. So, be patient with me, and thank you all for the support. Plus side, if you did order, your rubs have been shipped. I shipped the last batch this morning. A lot of you guys got it over the weekend and sent me some photos of you cooking up some stuff for the big game. Got to oil both sides, guys. Both sides. So what's going to happen when we drop this on, we're going to get a lot of flare because of the oil. Just be mindful. Don't be afraid of the fire. Don't overreact. Just know what's going to happen. Then we're going to hit it heavily with some American Prime. Shout out to Anthony if you're in here, over in New York, braving that storm, that crazy snowstorm, still out there running that smoker, making some ribs, some chicken. I appreciate the video, brother. That pork butt looked like it turned out amazing. Both sides and the ends. There we go. A little more, yeah. I definitely season the bone on the porterhouse because I'm going to be gnawing on that like you wouldn't believe. Ain't it? You're digging it, yeah? Yeah, if you guys have a Publix, check it out. They've porterhouses on sale. There we go. Alright, let's swing you guys back to the fire and have some fun, yeah? Yep, too much swing. There we go. Right over the flame. Not doing reverse sear on these. Doing a nice quick sear. Nice cook, regular. Remember I talked about those flames Don't freak out, don't get worried, don't overreact. You're cooking with fire. It's going to be flames. Sort of part of it. It's guaranteed. Sort of the only guarantee. And I've got a piece of really dried pecan on top. So that's doing this thing as well. Those asking, this is my favorite way to cook. Just flames. Let it sear, let it do its thing. What do you guys think? What's the plan? Oh, what's the pan for? It's going to be for basting these steaks in some butter and rosemary and garlic. There we go. Give you guys a little once over here. Almost, almost. Still a little tight. Yes. Thank you, thank you. I always mess up the steak. Patience. If you click the link in my bio or go to YouTube and hit Rasheed Phillips, I've got a video on how to do steaks in a pan. You'll get it right every single time. There we are. Did I cook anything special for Super Bowl? Yeah, man, I got down and I made some beef ribs. And I made a brisket too. Just trying out some things, some new techniques. It smells amazing right now, to be honest, just because of the aromatics that are in my rub. It's really good. Hello from Alabama. Nice. I'm gonna go over to Tuscaloosa in a couple of weeks. Do I ever use ceramic smokers? I have used a ceramic smoker. We use them on the show. There we go. There it is. Yeah. Cut into that. That's just horribly raw, but you know. Got this here we're looking for. Move it over to our non-cook side right here. Bone to the heat, because that bone is going to be our heat conductor. So a little trick there. Always put your bone to the heat. Because how the bone's set up, we've got our crosses down. It runs up the middle. This bad boy is a very good heat conductor, so keep it towards the heat. And now we're going to cap that off. Boom. I know it'd be kind of boring if it all ended there, but we've got more. There's always more meat. See? Always more meat. Got some pork loin and some bacon. Hey brother, hey, let me know when you crack those rubs, man. I can't wait for you to pick up your rig. Please come to the UK. I am working on it. Once COVID settles down, trust me, my passport will be getting heavily stamped. Shout out to Creature Comforts. Little known fact, Creature Comforts was the first brewery that gave me a shot when I started doing pop-ups. We had a line wrapped around the building the very first time out, and that's when I sort of knew I had something. Hey, Jen from Honduras, what's happening? Do I barbecue every day? I think it's about every day at this point, to be honest with you. I try to give Penny the day off on Sunday so I can clean her and do a good burnout and get all the ash and all, but it's at least 5 days. So this has been rubbed down with the slab father, and I'm just going to take some bacon. Little tip, you stretch out your bacon, it goes longer. Mark, how you doing, brother? I know you had to cook up something yesterday, man. What did you have? What did you toss on the smoker? Six brothers, how y'all doing? I'm making those New York strips tomorrow. I'm excited about it. I can't wait. I'm doing one side with bacon and one side without because I'm gonna turn these into sliders. I'm gonna go visit the guys over at Shirley, over in Tuscaloosa. We got a special rig that we're building together. You know, shout out to Ross, Marshall, Paul, you know, to the whole Shirley crew. Missed out on the first go around with your rubs. Can't wait till they went a lot faster than I thought, and I really appreciate it. It's definitely humbling. So thank you everyone who ordered. Truly, very proud of it. It took a long time to get, but the end result's worth it for sure. At least from the feedback you guys have told me. So could be gassing me up, but who knows. Ever come to Australia? Yeah, I would love to. Like literally, I think the set of places that I've got good meat and open fire invitations are Miami, Singapore, Australia, UK, Canada. You know, those are the spots outside the US that are on the list. I appreciate the love. Last cook, buffalo wings. I dig it, man. I dig it. Have you tried to recreate any of the exotic or difficult challenges on the show? Well, I still don't know where to get beaver, so I won't be recreating that one, but I do cook a lot of the same dishes just independently. I am currently working on going from episode 1 to episode 8 and cooking all of those meals each time, again, for everyone with more detail. It's gonna take some time. Let's get these onto the smoker, shall we? Ooh. Swing you guys over here. There we go. Let's get this pork loin on. Now we're going to get flourished because of the bacon on here, so remember, just be mindful, have your tongs ready. Me cooking at high temps ranging like that, it's crazy. What is that? Kenya would love to have you as well. Kenya would be uber dope to go to, I'm not going to lie. I've never been there. I'd love to go. Get down with some open fire there. Literally hungry now. Yeah, it's sort of a side effect of jumping on these lives. So our bacon's doing its bacon thing. Hot side and the cooler side. So the right side here is where all my coals are. As you can see from the flames, that's where my coals are, my wood chunks, my wood split. The left side has absolutely nothing on it. And I'm still gonna get that radiant heat. There we go. And once I've got that bacon crisp, I can then move it over to my cool side and let it cook. Almost. Mostly goat. I'd love to get down and make some curry goat. Like, I would really love to make some curry goat fresh, or get some fresh lamb and get down with it as well. There we go. Hey, I appreciate the love, Prevailer. What part of town are you in? What makes poultry so difficult to cook? It's really not. Well, I guess because you've got your white meat and your dark meat, and then there's a lot more fat in your dark, so it's a lot of troubles with getting the cooking time done at the same time. But that's why you should spatchcock your chickens or your poultry, and then also make sure you're brining them so it stays moist as well. Really simple brine. A gallon of water, a cup of sugar, cup of salt, add whatever aromatics you have, boil, let cool, dunk your chicken in overnight. Very, very happy with how these are going to turn out here. Okay. Straggling piece of bacon. There we go. Watching this made me toss a steak. Hey, I like that, Corey. I like that a lot, man. I definitely like that. Cheers. I loved every episode. You were humble and so dope. Oh, I appreciate that, Jessica. Thank you. I really appreciate that. Just a guy playing with fire. But while that's happening, let's get going with some of the veggies. There we are. Boom. Pre-prep, slice these fairly thin. Extremely simple. Here, spread these all out. And these are going to go right on the grill, literally right on it. Infuse olive oil. So sorry for what? I'm lost. What did I miss? Katie Duff? What's the sorry for? Uh-oh. Did I miss something, guys? Sometimes we get wrapped up in the cook. A little olive oil here, infused. Nicely coated. And these are gonna go super fast. I'm making as much as I can so I can meal prep. You know, have me some lunch and a snack later. Of course, American Prime. Then just chuck them under the fire. Looks good. Good. When are you doing a dish from Africa? I don't know. I feel like Africa has just such a vast array of dishes. It'd be hard to like put a pin in it, you know? But if you've got some recommendations, toss them. Swinging back around for you guys. Change my light position. What is she making now? I can make fufu. I can actually cook fufu, so yeah. Alrighty. Chuck these on there. Get some greens, you know, a little healthiness. And that pecan wood smells really, really good. I've got a huge stack of it that I've been splitting. If you guys have been watching, you guys know that. But just something a little extra. Any idea when XL hoodies will be back in stock? Corey, I literally just called to my guys. They're over in Cali. They're working on it. Hopefully they should have it. They should have it very, very soon. I'm hoping by the end of next week. If not, by the end of the month. I have more hoodies coming in the Phillips Classic logo and in my Heritage t-shirt design, but hoodie form, zip up. Because I like the zip up. Yeah, that's that. A lot of ash going. Kick this around so I can be around the fire. Can you tell us how you got selected for the show? I want to be able to tell you. I have no idea. It's the honest truth. I didn't apply. They found me. My best friend tells me, says, only you can end up on a cooking show that you didn't apply for. So, yeah. I don't know. I still think they picked the wrong guy. But it happens, yeah. Just look at that. Yeah, just good hunk of meat right there. Dig it. And these are, I'm gonna pull those in a little bit. Then I'm gonna cap everything and let the pork loin do its thing. Just come along. These won't take long to cook. Going for an internal of about 145 throughout. So for the pork loin, on the steaks, I'm going 115, 120. Let the carryover heat get it over to 125. And what I'm going to do is also put the pork loin on top of the veggies. Let that extra flavor sort of baste in nice and moist. And this is how I like my veggies. Not too overly done. Made the show, but I lost too. So, you know, there's that. I still had a good time all around. Mark, I appreciate that, brother. Shout out to Mark. Mark keeps me company on these late night cooks. The benefit of the time difference, I suppose. Do I keep in touch with anyone from the show? Yeah, Ash and I have a meetup coming up in a couple of hours, actually. We do it every Monday at 9:30. Charred. And I still talk with everyone. I just sent Miss Sylvia a nice care package. I was chatting with Georgia yesterday. Yeah, man. I literally talked to Boatwright this morning. We were running through some ideas and some moves, but yeah, we all still keep in touch, man. Do you ship your merch to the UK? Not as yet. The shipping is just like, it's a thing, man. So I'm working on trying to get that right. I've got some more research and some digging to do. I'm not Amazon, I'm a one-man show, so it takes a little bit to get it all squared. When you helped Ash, that made me cry. Oh, man. I appreciate that. Anyone in my situation would have done it, guys. It wasn't anything major, or at least I like to think anyone in my situation would have done it. You know, because that show for me wasn't a competition. It was just getting to cook out with friends I hadn't met yet. Yeah, yeah. Shameless plug number like 17. Who knows? This rub, it's mine. It's American Prime. It's the beef rub. Check it out. So I'm going to switch over and get the skillet back on, get it ripping hot, toss some butter on there, go to my garden really quickly and snag a sprig of rosemary, throw some garlic and start basting. So these are good. So the reason I baste after it's done is as it's cooling, letting those pores open up and muscles relax so that butter really gets down in there. There we go. Woo! It's good. Just real happy with that. Okay. Swing this over for you guys to kind of check. No, I'm not going to take credit. It's not my thing, man. It's how I get down. Snag my cast iron. Get it back on. Be right back. I'm gonna go. My garden is like that way, so I'm gonna go snag some fresh rosemary. Yeah, I'm in it. See? Fresh rosemary, straight from the garden. Good stuff. This thing will grow no matter what time of year it is, so that's why I keep it. Man, you got any advice for a guy trying to make his own mustard? Patience. It took me like 4 months to get the mustard that I'm happy with. Buy in bulk, because you're going to need to. And experiment, brother, experiment. You guys know, in a disrespectful amount of butter. Chuck that in there. That's my measurement for things when people ask how much butter. I'm like, just a disrespectful amount. Whatever amount makes you uncomfortable, that's the amount to use. Yeah, rosemary will live no matter what. You got to work hard to kill a rosemary plant. You really do. We had snow the other day and mine was just hanging out like, hey, it's nice and green. Got it. Disrespectful. That's the level. I lost a giant rosemary bush in my garden last winter after a big snowfall. Oh man. Yeah, we had some, literally in a matter of a few hours, rain, sleet, then snow, then it all iced over, and my rosemary just kept hanging out with me. All right. Now we've got our garlic. Chuck that in there. Fresh rosemary from the garden. Get that going in there too. Take a sip of your local beer. Oh, you killed your rosemary plant? What did you do? Take it out back and shoot it? Those things are resilient. backside. Get our better veggies. All right, now comes the dancing part. Get yourself some really good gloves. Yeah, this is what we're working with here. Get it right on top, and then we're going to toss the steaks on in about a minute. When are you going to be able to get your rubs to the UK? I'm working on it. It takes a lot of work to get stuff in there. Trust me. It's covered in snow. I miss some snow, man. I definitely miss some snow. What did I miss? Other than Ginger Becky somehow killing her rosemary plant. No, I think I'm fairly caught up. Good deal. Advice. Hello, hello. Is there beer in any West Coast stores? The beer is sold out nationwide. The beer is sold out nationwide. I do have a plus. I have my meeting Thursday to start the development for the next beer. There's a lot coming in the pipeline. But right now, I'm gonna work on basting the steak. Wait, listen to that. I found like the best spoon for this is the ones that bartenders use. This long guy right here. Great basting spoon. Turn that on. You gotta get the bone too, because don't forget, you couldn't work on the bone. And I'm serving this up with the veggies. I've got some Parmesan mashed potatoes going, so that's gonna be really, really good. But yeah, doesn't that look good? That's it, base. Just keep it going. Render out all that fat out of the butter. There we go. And cooking for me? What do you mean? I gotta eat too. I can't just cook for everyone all the time. There we go. Take this guy off. Rosemary tried to take off on us. Check this guy on real quick. Rinse and repeat. Great way to add extra flavor. That savory scrumptiousness that you get when you get steaks at a restaurant that you just don't know what it is. It's them using a disrespectful amount of butter and basting the hell out of that steak with it. With some rosemary, some garlic, and maybe some chives or something. Yeah, the pan, Mark, is from Finex. Not a plug or a sponsor, they just make some dope stuff. This thing is extremely heavy. It is the heaviest cast iron. I've got Dutch ovens that don't weigh as much as this thing. It looks light because of how I toss it around, but I promise you, it is a 4.5-arm workout. Just base, man. Just base. There you go. appreciate that, H. Hobbs. You want food cooked by someone who doesn't love you and doesn't care if you have too much butter or salt. There we go. Take a little bit of that. Load that other one up there. Time to snap the photos and such. Yeah. Take that and put that over there. Got a little garlic on this one. A little sprig. We got some dead space in the pan, so we can fill that with some greens. There we go. Look at that. Look at that. Good stuff. Just flavor everywhere. I feel like the veggies aren't healthy anymore because now they're just sitting in, you know, herb and garlic butter, but who's gonna judge? My dogs? Put that part up there. Loving it. I appreciate that, Lockmaster. Thanks, brother. Time to do the whole photography thing, you know, to make you guys hungry. You coming to grab a plate? Well, you better bring something to toss on the grill, or at least bring dessert. It's just gonna dine and dash type of thing. I'm just saying, that'd be rather rude. So that's all I'm saying. I eat a lot of food. I don't think you guys really understand. I'm 6'6", 255 now. I consume a lot. I start the day splitting wood and running 2-3 miles, then going to the gym. It's a lot. That's all I'm saying. Go ahead and disrespect that zucchini. I have to. Like, zucchini will be fine. It'll be fine. It's resilient. It'll be semi-healthy. Ish. I don't know. That's what I'm gonna tell myself, though. I have to eat like this to be able to make sure that it tastes good to write up the recipes for you guys. That's all I'm saying. So technically, it's your guys' fault for putting blame out there. Cool. All right, so that concludes that. Do you use any cast iron other than Finex? Yeah, I've got a ton of Lodge stuff. Pull these off. Listen to that. Oh yeah. All right. Yeah. Some walking bacon. Top this off. All right. Oh. There you go. Thank you all for hanging out with me while I fix my dinner. I'm gonna go grub because it smells really good. And while that rests for like 7 minutes, I'm gonna go ahead and finish up the potatoes. But as always, I appreciate you guys, and hopefully I'll see you in a couple of hours. What is it? Yeah, 2.5 hours when Ash and I get on here. Cheers.